What is good, boys? In this video, I'm be giving you a G's guide to getting money. So, who is this video for and who is this video not for? I want to start off with that. This video is not for you if you want the traditional 9 to 5, if you want to be stuck in some office job, working a dead-end job that makes 60K a year. If that is your aspirations, then please click off this video because this is not for you. But if you're someone who wants to travel the world while making money, living financially free, having time, location, and financial freedom, also while making tens of thousands of dollars every single month, then this video is for you, and stick around because I'm going to be giving you the full guide, everything that I've learned over the past 3 years of truly pursuing entrepreneurship, as well as the last 8 of trying so many different businesses and failing and then having some success with some, and now finally having my own successful business and really seeing clarity to the path that will get you to that goal. So, what is it going to be? So, if you have, it all depends on your starting point. That's where we need to start off initially, right? So, what is your starting point? What do you have currently? So, if you have, for example, say, all the time in the world you live with your family, taking on a sales career is going to be the best option for you. A sales career is going to allow you to make commissions, and it's something where if you don't make a ton of money, like if you don't produce a lot, you're not going to make a ton of money, but it's a skill that is invaluable and it's going to help you in every single aspect of your life. The reason I'm able to come onto YouTube, articulate my thoughts, and actually be able to send a message to people and help some people with different things in their life, with self-improvement, with entrepreneurship, is because I started sales. I actually tried social media about 3 years ago, and I wasn't able to articulate my thoughts in a way that was able to portray my message. So as I was able to get followers from just doing shorts and having to take like 30 tries to get one reel, that wasn't an effective method, and it wouldn't have been something I could have done long term. I mean, I could have if I really stuck with it and worked to develop those skill sets. But for me, I had to get money in the short term, so I decided to go down the career path of sales that allowed me to develop the art of communication, of speaking, of selling, of being persuasive and influential with my words, which has been extremely valuable to me and has allowed me to have major success. The cool thing about sales careers is that right off the bat, you can start making money. So if you're someone who is not making any money right now, I would highly recommend doing sales. Developing the art of communication, being able to sell, is super important no matter what you do in life. So that's what I'd highly recommend for you. If you're someone who is a little bit older, who actually has like a 9 to 5 or is working some sort of steady job, what I would recommend you do is start teaching people about something that's unique to you, starting a personal brand on something that you're truly passionate about, and just working at that for the next couple years. See, the secret is that through the law of attraction, you will naturally attract an audience who is interested in the things you say, especially if you work really hard at it. You try and be super influential and persuasive in your messaging. You actually learn and study how to create high quality content, even just through the way that you're speaking, and then all the other things you can do like editing and everything else that comes along with it. You will build an audience. It just might take time. But the thing is that when you build an audience, you now have the freedom that people wish they had. So with an audience comes the ability to sell to them that specific thing that you're quote unquote an expert in. So I want you to think for a second, what is something that you've gone through in your life that allows you to kind of be an expert, or something that you could at least learn and develop on that you're passionate about? Like for me, that's sales. I went from someone who was extremely shy and introverted to someone who's a successful salesman making tens of thousands of dollars a month from this skill. So I'm in a better position than anybody to teach it, being that I wasn't someone who was social in high school. I was a socially awkward kid. And now I'm able to meet girls anywhere I go in the world. I'm able to make friends easier than ever before, and obviously make a ton of money. But the idea is, no matter where you are, the end goal should be having a personal brand. But in the meantime, I would say the best path for you, if you have no direction right now, is going to be sales. Because once you land that role, even if you're not doing high ticket sales, which is what I recommend, that's where you work for an influencer. You're either going to be DM appointment setting, taking their inbound leads that come from their ads, from their stories, and just basically messaging them, getting them to book a call with that influencer so they can sell them on their coaching or mentorship program. Or you'll be the one who takes those calls that gets booked by the DM appointment setter. And the truth is, high ticket sales is the easiest form of sales, being that these people are super interested in whatever that content creator is talking about. It's like selling someone who's interested in fitness on fitness. It doesn't get easier than that. Compared to the other roles that I've done, like life insurance, business loans, and tons others, where these people are kind of know they need it, but they really don't want to, and there's tons of hesitation. The people that you're selling in high ticket sales, they're already pre-qualified by all that influencer's content. They're super interested in it. You just have to answer a couple questions and basically just enroll them. So if you're not experienced in sales, I'd highly recommend getting into high ticket. It's going to be one of the easiest paths that you can take, especially if you start as an appointment setter. The scripts, the framework out there, it makes it too easy for you. So beyond that, if you're interested in getting into high ticket sales, I do actually have a free school course that will allow you to get started, teach you, like I'm saying, all the scripting, all the framework, exactly how to find a role with an influencer and how to get started with this career path. And that is free. It's linked down below. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and check that out. But let's go back to the overarching guide of how to be a G with getting money. So the end goal is going to be building a personal brand of some sort. When you figure out what it is that you want to teach, you need to just start portraying that message to your audience. So for me, that's kind of just being a G all around, being on self-improvement. I'm super big on constantly improving yourself through, all the internal things like meditation, journaling, reading. I'm super big on reading. I've read probably at least 50, maybe even 100 or more self-improvement focused books in just the last 3 years. And then also just developing yourself, like in the gym, getting big. It's really going to help with the mind. That trains the body and the mind when you work out. And then just really trying to develop businesses and live a financially free life. That's my definition of self-improvement and entrepreneurship. So that's what this channel is all about. If that's something you're interested in, then go ahead and drop a subscribe and like this video, because that's all I'm going to be talking about here is just all the things involved with self-improvement and entrepreneurship. So that's what my channel is about. But you have to figure out what your channel is going to be about and the message that you're going to portray to your audience so that in the future you can sell them something related to that, being that you are the expert on this topic, that you've learned so much about it, and that you're teaching your audience these things. And then your audience is going to want to learn further from you. So like I said, it might take a couple years, but what is the alternative? Working that 9 to 5 for the rest of your life? Do you not have the consistency and discipline to be able to post on a regular basis for a couple years if it's going to allow you to live a financially free life? I mean, I think the answer to that question is pretty obvious. So that is going to be the G's guide to getting money. Is if you have nothing going for you right now, get into sales, because it's going to teach you so much. It's going to really develop you as a person. If you're working a 9 to 5 and you got something steady at this moment, keep doing that. Don't quit your job or anything like that, but just start picking up, learning about how to build a personal brand, posting, getting better at it. Just do 100 videos on your topic that you're interested in, and then you can readjust from there. That's what I did. I started with the initial goal of creating 100 videos. I got to about 70, and then I was able to readjust my strategy, and what I think is really going to help me blow up and take off. So after 70, I got some clarity as to what I need to shift my focus on to actually grow further. But that's just what it's all about. So just start somewhere and you'll figure it out as you go. You don't need to know every little detail. It's not too hard just to set up a camera like I have right here and talk to it. So that's what personal branding is all about, is just getting started and learning and growing along the path. There's tons of books you can read to help you out on this. My personal favorite, I just read this one. This is the best book I've ever read related to personal branding. Is going to be Expert Secrets. This is not only going to teach you how to build a personal brand, but also how to market and sell to that audience that you develop. So that's all for this G's guide on getting money. If you want to live a financially free life, this is the path that I have discovered is going to best allow you to achieve this. If this sounds like something that you're interested in, I'm going to be talking a bunch more about this on my channel. So go ahead, like and subscribe, and comment down below what you're currently doing to get money, and if you're going to give sales or personal branding a try. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.